All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. And salutations to the Yakim out there laboring, the hopeful elect that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. And I wanted to share pretty much the dialogue of this clip from a movie called Trick Baby, which was pretty much made in 1972. Now, in this video, okay, I'm not gonna play the video for any possible copyright infringement that they may put upon me. I'll put the link in the description box, Lord willing. But I want to go to the comment, and I have here pretty much the transcript to a conversation. And the clip in itself is about a minute long, but it's a very powerful 1 minute conversation between these elites, so to speak, or the higher ups in the society, the ones that pretty much are able to pull strings. Okay, the two individual characters are by the name of Paul and Howard. Okay, and pretty much this is how they've been ruling, through the guise of trickery. Okay, pretty much playing on the minds of the simple, and this is where you get your Edomite supremacy from. Okay, Jake is pretty much the pawn through this whole grand scheme of things, and pretty much the video exposes that. And here, we pretty much knew this. You come into the truth. You see things as what it is. You pretty much are hit with the reality of the wickedness of this world. And you pretty much, we don't have those rose-colored glasses on, like the masses of the people have. But I'm gonna go through this dialogue. Okay, now they're at a dinner table, and it's pretty much right here when you see this this particular snippet here. It has to be at least, I would say, at least 20 or more people that's at this actual table. Okay, but you get the little side angle here, and we're going to talk about this conversation that Paul and Howard is having. Okay, so Paul says to Howard, you liberals have lifted them up, right, Howard? Right? Now, pretty much, I guess one's a liberal and pretty much one's a conservative. All right? And then Howard says, you conservatives made mistakes. You can't afford to strangle whole hope in people. Without hope, people become dangerous. And pretty much, they already know the guise of pretty much giving Jake just a little bit, here and there, just to keep them happy, because, they're all basically playing for the same team, but it comes to the point to where it's pretty much a good cop, bad cop, so to speak, and, they pretty much are calling each other out on their missteps, or not missteps though, but things that they've been doing. Okay, really talking about you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, all right. So when he refers to the people, or when he refers to them, okay, this is who they're speaking about. You see, all right. This is the counsel of the wicked here. All right, but again, Howard says, you conservatives made mistakes. You can't afford to strangle hope in people. Without hope, people become dangerous. And pretty much, most of Jake's pretty much shy away from the conservative party. This has been going on for decades. It's because they don't find the faces of the people that look like them that's within that party. I know, but you see things that are changing now, but pretty much decades before that, there was no representation of Jake's within that party. You see? All right, so it says, Paul says, no, Howard, you liberals let them invade our society. You give them jobs, political jobs. And it's pretty much what he's talking about the Democrats, man, because this is where you have the Democrats pretty much Negro, Latino descent, pretty much that's all in politics now, man. And they're pretty much, most of them are Democrats. So this is what they're speaking about, okay? So Howard says, Paul, you missed the point. It's only the smart ones we let move up. Then Paul says, basically, a grunt. That makes it even worse, right? And Paul says, no, we have to move them up. If we leave a smart one in the ghetto, he might develop into a leader against us. But if we raise him up into white society, we neutralize him. He feels compelled to act just like us. He loses his identity, his racial anger, and if he has any, and he becomes an alien to his brothers, meaning to his own people. They realize that he sold them out, and they grow to hate him. He becomes worthless to them and safe for us. In fact, in his love for the creature comforts, except for his color, he's become one of us, and pretty much, this is where they take Jake's and put Jake on a certain level, but ultimately there's a glass ceiling within that, but what Jake would call pretty much what they want to say Uncle Tom, so to speak. This is what Jake would refer to somebody that would fit this category, to where they raise up some type of man, okay, and pretty much give him the goodies, give him the taste of that good life, and they pretty much neutralize him, and he's ineffective of raising his own people up. You see? So this is what makes these people feel safe around you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Okay? It's because they have people in place within the political party, okay, that are pretty much neutralized and compromised. Okay? You see? All right? Henceforth, pretty much minions or agents have you. You see? That are within the leaders of these people cause them to err. You see? That's what the scriptures speak about. Okay? Because a lot of these guys are pretty much leaders within the communities, man. These are what they put forth in front of you, that Jake pretty much looks up to, man. And this, doesn't stop with the political party. It also goes into sports figures and entertainment, man. You see? All of these people are pretty much neutralized agents, okay, that work for them, man. Okay? To keep Jake asleep, so to speak, man. All right? So I'm going to read some scriptures real quick. This is Psalms chapter 64, verse 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. And this is basically the counsel of the wicked, what you see right here. Okay? And nothing is coming out their mouth but mischief, man. You see? Okay? So it says, who whet their tongue like a sword, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. And this is just the tip of the iceberg of what really goes on, because this is just a blanket playbook, and pretty much, this is another comment that was a pretty good comment, where it says when you actually have access to the cheat codes, but you still can't break it, so to speak. You see? All right? Because this movie's been out since the 70s, man. And pretty much, they put stuff out there in front of, and Jake just looks at things as entertainment. Okay? And I pretty much think that this was actually a Jake that actually directed this movie, if I'm not mistaken. But at any rate, this is basically the counsel of the wicked, man. And this is who they take those bitter words, man, and they set their mouth against you Jakes, man. Okay? It says that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They're becoming bold, man. This is a perpetual hatred, you have to remember. Okay? The descendants of Esau have against you against Jacob, man. Okay? You see? And like I said, in when you look at the mainstream media today, the whole new topic now is about the whole slavery thing, but this is much, much deeper. Their counsels are much, much deeper than slavery. Okay, slavery is just one of the atrocities that have happened to a people, man. Okay, you see, the trickery and things that are being done behind the scenes, man, and people that are pretty much bought and paid for, okay, have pretty much kept you Jakes, pretty much stuck in the mud, so to speak. Okay, you Jakes can never get ahead on anything, is because it's well designed, and pretty much planned that way. That's the way they pretty much set it up. They pretty much set it up to where you Jakes are pretty much keep you in a box, so to speak. Pretty much crabs in a barrel, so to speak. You see, all right, and there's a lot of people that are pretty much in the pockets of these elites, man. You see, all right. Reading on, it says, they search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. And pretty much, man, they know how Jake is going to react, man. Okay? They sit and they study Jake. All right? They know that you're the enemy, so they study Jake. Okay? So now they know if they do this, they know Jake is going to act accordingly to how they know that what the outcome is going to be. You see? Okay? They know our characteristics, man. They know what pretty much, Jake wears their heart on their sleeve. So they know how to push the buttons when they need to do so, man. You see? Okay? They know how to get a reaction out of Jake so much, pretty much. Okay? And it's just like on a simple term. Let's look at it on a simple term. Of say you're dealing with, the regular world, the population of the world, just dealing with in your comings and goings, and say, a so-called Edomite will probably try to provoke Jake, okay, into hitting him, and pretty much he wants to push Jake's buttons and say certain things to get Jake riled up. But guess what? All he wants to do is have you go to jail, man. Okay? He'll take the hit, man, just so you can go to jail, man. So he'll push Jake's buttons and get Jake riled up, and Jake is just emotional, and Jake will probably take a swing at him and hit the Edomite, and the Edomite will go ahead and call the cops and get this man locked up. Okay? Mission accomplished, so to speak. Okay? So basically they know how to push Jake's buttons to get a certain reaction out of them, so to speak, man. Okay? So they can fall into a snare. Okay? So that's pretty much on layman terms of what I just described. But continuing on, it says, but the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. Okay? And that arrow is coming, man. Those ICBMs, man. Okay? That's going to be the end of the be all, man. Okay? You see? All right? It says, so they make their own tongue fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. And pretty much people are coming out in woodwork and calling E out on a lot of particular things, and he's being exposed, and pretty much he's not able to hide himself, man. But it's just through the spirit that something like this has resurfaced up. Something that was pretty much this is a movie that's over 50 years old. This movie is actually over 50 years old, man. But they had pretty much the plan that they had back then, and even before that, still applies today. Okay? It still applies today. Jake thinks that they have a seat at the table, man. And you Jakes ain't got no seat at the table, man. Okay? You're just a pawn. Okay? And pretty much, man, you Jakes got to get the hell out of that damn top politics, man. Okay? You got a lot of, pretty much I got some Jakes that I pretty much be a workaround, at work. And pretty much, they think that they're pretty much so-called woke. I guess, when you want to consider political party affiliation now and everything else, though. But at the end of the day, they don't even have a clue what the hell's going on. Okay? Like I said, and the whole thing is that, you pretty much, you don't throw your pearls to swine. But pretty much, like I said, I say, listen. At the end of the day, you're thinking too small. Okay, you're thinking too small. What you're thinking about is on a low level, man. You're just talking about politics, so to speak, man. Okay, this thing is much bigger than just politics, man. You know, you got to understand why things are going the way they are, man. There's a much more bigger piece. You know, Jake is running around with this little piece, you know, but we got the whole pie pretty much, man, of this full understanding of this truth, man. You know, they got a little, a little hip to certain things that E does, and they think that they got it, man. You know, but I'm saying you're thinking too small, man. You know, this man is is much more grand. This man is plans is on a much grander scheme of things, so to speak, man. Okay, you see, and really, they all is going to lead to that MOTB, man. All right, and they don't even have a clue with that. You see, all right, but it says, all the men shall fear, and shall declare the work of the Most High. For they shall wisely consider his doings, man. And you're going to wisely consider the doings, man, when his Lord destroys this place, man. Okay? People are going to really consider and fear the Lord, man. The Lord's is going to get get that respect on his name, man. Okay? He's going to get the respect back on his name, man. You see? The righteous shall be glad in Yahweh, and shall trust in him, and all the upright in heart shall glory. You know, and it's speaking about the pretty much Salakia. Pretty much speaking about the wicked, man. You know? Alright, Salakia for that. The screen had went black, but hopefully it's still, the recorder's still on. You know? But Salakia is not speaking about the wicked, it's speaking about the remnant, Salakia. Okay? Alright? The upright in heart shall glory. You know, it's speaking about the remnant, man. At the end of the day, man. Okay? Alright? And this is really the destruction of the wicked. Okay? All right, from there, all right, let's go to Psalms 17. Let's start at verse 8. Keep me as the apple of the eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wings. For the wicked have oppressed me from my deadly enemies, whom compass me about. They are enclosed in their own fat. With their mouth they speak proudly, you know, and they would pretty much, you know, at that dinner table, man, and the table was pretty much laid out with all kinds of food, man. You know, okay. It was a big feast, so to speak, man. You know, and this is what they do, man. But they're enclosed in their own fat, man. They're enjoying in their own glory, pretty much, man. You know, the scriptures talk about rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, man. You know, you see, but it says that they speak proudly, right? It says they have now compassed us and our steps, and have set their eyes bowing down to the earth. And it's pretty much, man, they pretty much have their eyes set on Jake, man, and how to keep Jake in the box, keep them in as crabs in a barrel, so to speak, man. You know, okay? They'll pull one crab out of the barrel, man, and raise up that one, and put them on a level. And Jake will look at that as something to strive for. But at the end of the day, you know, Jake sees that this man is a sellout, and pretty much that the hatred comes in, man. But that's the curses, man. You see? But they don't even have a inkling of really knowing about those curses like that, man. Okay? All right, they just know that we want to bond them because we sin against the Lord. But those curses are real, man. You see? But it says, like as a lion that is greedy of his prey, and as it were young lion lurking in the secret places, man. This guy's a predator, man, lurking in the secret places, man, and preying on Jake, so to speak, man. You know, preying on Jake's the souls of Jake's, okay. You know, pretty much getting them in pocket, man, and keeping Jake in pocket, man. You know, okay. You know, and basically, man, Jake has learned to love the oppressor, man. You see, that Stockholm Syndrome is also real, man. You see? But it says, arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword, from men which are thy hand, O Yahweh, from men of the wicked, which have their portion in this life, and whose belly thou fillest with thy holy hid treasures. They are full of children, and leave the rest of their substance to their babes. You know, and pretty much the Lord had given this man the dew of heaven, man, which was the prophecy, man. Okay, that Isaac pretty much gave Esau, man. Okay, you know, and by that sword shalt thou live, man. So pretty much, man, is calling this man to a T, man. But they pretty much leave their substances to their babes, man. You see, but it says, as for me, verse 15, as for me, I will behold thy face in righteousness. I shall be satisfied when I awake with thy likeness. You know, and pretty much, man, we're gonna be gods, man. You see? All right, the scriptures talk about us being gods, man. We're gonna get them spiritual bodies, man. You see? All right, this is what we have coming for us, man. Okay? All right? All right, from there, let's go to Psalms. Let's go to Psalm 73. This is Psalms 73. Let's see. Start at 3. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. You know, and these people don't go through no type of agony and pains and ailments and stuff like that, man. That's really what you see Jake going through, man. And pretty much why Jake goes through these things is because Jake is eating unlawful foods, man. Okay, the Lord said that not to eat certain things, though, man. The Lord doesn't have to go into why not to eat it. He tells you don't eat it. But guess what? What happens when we do eat it, man? Okay, we get punished for it, man. Okay, these heathens can eat swine all day. They can eat swine every day, and that will happen to them, man. Let a Jake eat swine every day, man. Okay, all right. That man's gonna have so many ailments. It's not even funny, man. You see, but it says, they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. You know, because they're on top, man. You know, and they're doing everything they can. Okay, going out to deceive the earth. Okay, because right now he's in this little season right now when he's loosed. He's in this little season right now to deceive the world again, man. Okay, you see, he's not plagued like other men, right? Therefore, pride can pass them about as a chain. Violence covereth them as a garment. And this is pretty much what they're known for, man. You know, you see, that pride, okay, and pretty much known for violence, man. Okay, you see, you know, wherever this man lays foot, man, get rest assured, man, he ain't there for no reason, man. Okay, all right, he's there to take somebody out, man. Okay, you see, and basically take what they got. All right, so it says, their eyes stand out with fatness. They can have more than their heart could wish. They are corrupt. They speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak lawfully. And they were speaking lawfully in this, pretty much in this, which between the dialogue, but pretty much the video clip, when you see it in its entirety, which is pretty much about a minute long, you see how they are, man. Okay? They're eating deliciously. They're eating the finest food, you know, drinking the finest, drinking the finest wine. Okay, you see, all right, And they have everything that their heart can wish, man. Because their eyes stand out with fatness, right? Right? It says, they set their mouth against the heavens and their tongue walk through the earth. And then basically, man, they advise the plan to fight Yahushua, man. You see? But this philosophy that they have pretty much goes out throughout the earth, man. Some type of philosophy to pretty much not give the people of that nation a chance, man. Especially when you talk about the dark nations, man. Okay? You see? All right? They pretty much have them to where, they got that leader in their pocket, man. Okay? And they're going to have their way with the resources of that country, man. You see? But it says, therefore his people return hither, and the waters of a cup are wrung out to them. And pretty much, man, we're going to return to the Lord, man. But at the end of the day, man, this cup is going to be passed on to them, man. Okay? And they're going to surely drink of it, man. But it says, and they say, how do the Most High know? Is there knowledge in the Most High? Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world. They increase in riches. And this is what they do. These are the ungodly that are increasing in riches, man. Okay? You see, these guys are not going to listen to the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. You see? Okay? They think they got it set already, man, with their witchcraft and sorcery, man. It says, verily I have cleansed my heart in vain and washed my hands in innocency. Right? It says, for all the day long have I been plagued and chastened every morning. But if I say I will speak thus, behold, I should offend against the generation of thy children. You see? And then we speak like this, man. We offend. It's an offense, man. Okay? Just to tell it how it is. When I thought to know this, it was painful for me. So pretty much, man, just going through being chastened by the Lord and going through still what we're going through, and pretty much calling out the wicked, but this will be something to where it's a where you basically are offending them, man. It says, right? But he said that when I thought to know this is all too painful for me, until I went into the sanctuary of the Most High. Then understood I their end. So we understand their end, man. Okay? We understand the end of this reign of terror, man. Okay? We understand the reward that is coming, okay, for the wicked, man. You see? It says, surely thou didst set them in slippery places. Right? Thou castest them down into destruction. Okay? And his own counsel is pretty much going to bring him down, man. Okay? You see? His own counsel is going to bring him down, man. Okay? But it says, how are they brought into desolation as in a moment? Oh, it's only going to take an hour, right? They are utterly consumed with terrors. As a dream when one awaketh, so, O Lord, when thou awakest, thou shalt despise their image. Okay, and then the scriptures talk about, man, Jacob have I loved and Esau have I hated, man. Okay, all right. So pretty much the Lord is gonna pretty much turn his face on Edom, man. That's what's gonna go down, man. All right. One more precept. Let's see. Let's go to the same Psalms. Okay. Because the book of Psalms really describes these people to the T, man. Let's go with, this is Psalms chapter 21, verse 8. Thy hand shall find out all thine enemies. Thy right hand shall find out those that hate thee. Thou shalt make them as a fiery oven in a time of thine anger. Yahweh shall swallow them up in his wrath, and the fire shall devour them. Their fruit shall also be destroyed from the earth, and their seed from among the children of men. So this man and his substance, whatever he have built, is built up, okay, unto himself, man. It's gonna pretty much perish, man. Okay, along with their seed. You see, it says, for they intended evil against thee, they imagine a mischievous device which they are not able to perform. They're not going to be able to perform anything that they're trying to do. They're not going to be able to perform it, man. You know, it says, therefore thou shalt make them turn their back when thou shalt make them ready their arrows upon thy strings against the face of them. Okay, so pretty much it's going to be like the arrow going into a bow, okay, and shooting it into the tabernacle of Edom, man. You see, right? It says, be thou exalted, Yahweh, in thy own strength, so will we sing and praise thy power, man. You know, and the Lord is going to pretty much make a speedy riddance, man. You know. All right, let me see what else I got here. Let me see if I can pull one more. I think that's pretty much it right there. Man. But just to sum it up, man, you know, pretty much, you know, this is pretty much the counsel of the wicked, man, and this is what has Jake sleep, man. This is why Jake is fighting tooth and nail, and pretty much, hey, we gotta worry about these other camps too, man. Okay, because they're in the pocket of them, man. Okay, they pretty much are neutralized. That's the word that he used, man. Okay, a lot of these Jakes out here are pretty much compromised and neutralized, man. You know, all right. So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash, Shalom.